Hey there hunters, Lord here, back with another Monster Hunter video. I know it's been a while, but today's video is going to cover some tips and tricks for Monster Hunter Now, a brand new mobile Monster Hunter game styled very similarly to Pokemon Go, also by the same developer. And I've had a couple months of playtesting this game, so I thought I'd go over some tips and tricks that I have to try and make your experience smoother. Now you may know some, none, or all of these tricks, but I am hoping that you can walk away from this video having learned a thing or two. Now my first tip is a way to see your whole equipment setup. Rather than scrolling through the menus to find your specific weapon and armor, you can just click on your weapon in the bottom left of the main screen, then in the top left of this equipment screen, you can click View All. This will allow you to see your attack, your element, your defense, all those skills that you have equipped, and then you can scroll down and see each armor piece individually that's equipped and what skills it's giving to your set. Now a side tip, I would say make sure you make and upgrade this Kulu helm very early, as it has a skill that is super good that I'll touch on later. You can also click the little outward arrows to full screen your hunter if you want to show off your fashion sets with some cool full screen screenshots. Now second, if you haven't downloaded the game yet and you want some free items when you get the game, you can use my referral code that you see here for free paintballs, zenny, and potions. Also feel free to add me via my friend code or QR code so that way we can hunt together sometime. Now the third tip is your item box. This is where all your items are stored, but did you know that you can click on any item and see what monster and which star level monster you need to hunt to have a chance to get it? For example, this wingdrake hide can drop from any of these three monsters. You can also see their specific habitats in the bottom right of the monster. This Great Jagras scale can drop from a simple level 1 star Great Jagras or higher, but this higher rarity Puke Quill can only be dropped from a 4-star or higher Puke Puke. This is great if you want to upgrade a weapon, that way you know what level monster drops the materials that you need so you're not wasting your time farming too low a star level of monster. Again, you can also see which biomes each monster will spawn in, as like this Barioth, you can only find it in deserts and swamps, so looking in forests won't do you any good. For materials such as ores, bugs, plants, and monster bones, you can see that they spawn in any biome in a small quantity, but their specific outcrops, which work very similarly to Pokestops from Pokemon Go, only spawn in specific biomes. The swamp spawns mining outcrops, the desert spawns the big bone piles, and the forest spawns the large vegetation. As you can see here behind my apartment, I have a swamp biome with a much bigger and more obvious outcrop for mining, and when you click on that, you can get much more items from that. Next, your current biome is shown in the top left of your screen, and by clicking on this, you can see all the monsters and materials available to you within that biome. You can scroll between the 3 biomes in the game so far and look for specific monsters or materials that you may need for a weapon or armor upgrade. This way, you'll be able to head off and look for them in the correct biome, making it just a lot more efficient. My next tip is to make sure you're doing your daily quests. They give a lot of hunter rank points, and the catch is you can only do 3 of these a day, but they also drop rare materials and sometimes even super rare monster parts as rewards. As you can see in the bottom here, I get a rarity 3 Kulu-Yaku part just for slaying any level Kulu. Going out of your way to get these done is definitely worth it, as they can save you a lot of hassle since they'll help you rank up faster and build up your material stockpile. The next tips deal with fighting the monster. Now, the game will cover some of these, but I think it's good to know that before fighting a monster, you can change and even upgrade your equipment while you're on the monster screen. This is nice because if you meant to do an upgrade first, or you want to swap weapons, you just forgot, or if you're bouncing between a ton of monsters, you want to just quick fire swap weapons, you don't have to back out or anything, or worry about walking away from the monster, having to walk back to it after you switched out your gear. If you also decide that, hey, maybe I don't want to fight this one right now, or you want to fight it with your friends, and you know you have a buddy that needs this specific material, but they're not with you right now, you can also paintball the monster to save it for later. Once paintballed, you have 2 days to fight that monster at any time and anywhere. For example, I was out for lunch today, and I was walking through downtown and didn't have enough time to fight each monster that I saw, so I paintballed 6 different monsters, including 4 Tobi Kadachis because I need their materials to upgrade the longsword. Then when I got home from lunch and was able to chill and relax, I was able to fight all of them back to back to back and get those materials later in the day. So now, if you're finally ready to hunt, do remember that skill that I told you about in the beginning called Lock On. This allows you to choose a specific monster part that you want to attack, whether it's the head, the arms, the tail, etc. So if you need a specific part break, like if you need a Gyros tail or a Gyros hood, Or if you want to concentrate on just the weak spot on a monster's head so you do more damage, this skill is absolutely invaluable. Definitely make this and upgrade it as soon as you can. Now, the last thing I want to touch on is after fighting a monster, you can choose to double your rewards, double the materials using your gems. And I would advise against this most of the time, but if you do get a super rare part like a rarity 4 drop that you don't see often, I would say that is going to be your best time to use this feature. If you did enjoy or find this helpful, guys, be sure to hit a like button down below, share it with your friends. Again, don't forget to add me, use my referral code so we can each get some free items when you hit Hunter rank 6. Love to see you guys out there, love to get a chance to hunt with you. With all that being said, guys, thanks so much for watching. I wish you all a good day and happy hunting.